standing right next to me? Jesus. Alright, Rihanna.
Hey,
Talk at me.
I've learned that Spears' people
Let's see what
were
you
able
got.
to recover some additional data from the Comstar research facility. I'll let Spears explain the details himself. Okay, go ahead, Sebastian.
Oh, Jensen,
Commander.
what you got?
Nice work saving that main research building. It's been invaluable in our efforts to better understand some of Comstar's actions. I'm sure Rihanna has filled you in on
Yeah,
what we
exactly.
initially
We gave him a Starleague base and a
Yeah,
Comstar base, and now he wants to
using
nickel and
radio
dime me on the
telescopes to help
salvage.
map the lost section of
Fucking
the star
butthole.
map. Then using that data to aid in the
Considering
search for
everything
more
we gave
lost
him, he should
Starleague
just let us have all the
facilities.
Broadly
salvage.
speaking,
Let me
that's
just
it.
pick through that shit
Digging
at my
a little
leisure.
deeper into the remaining data, my people were able to find something quite curious. We found an additional map overlay Comstar were using in conjunction with the ancient star map. It shows that they've been tracking the movement of people and ships through this section of space. More specifically, people and ships headed into the inner sphere from somewhere out there in uncharted space.
What ships? What people?
Jensen, would
What
you
does this
just
have to
say
do with my
clans?
father and the
You are
coordinates he had in his
so
possession?
obviously wanting to
I wish I
hint
had an
at the
answer for you,
existence
Commander.
of the clans. Just
truth
say
is,
clans.
It's a deepening
It's
mystery,
fine.
but one I intend to solve.
We know that that's
With your
the
help.
golden
What I'm
age
positive
of
of
BattleTech,
is
and
that
that's the
Comstar is on
age
the
that
verge of
every single
discovering
person that
something
owns the
major.
IFP
Something they're
cannot
worried
stop
we might
moistening
find
themselves
first.
over.
That
Just
star map
say
is the
clans.
equivalent of a treasure map, except it's missing one crucial piece, and I think we have that missing piece. Not all of it, but the part that matters the most.
The X that marks the spot. You mean one of the coordinates we have in our possession?
Precisely.
But we still haven't decrypted the second set of coordinates. Never mind the third.
Not yet. But my people are working with Rihanna. It's only a matter of time.
Except that Comstar isn't waiting around for us.
No, they're not. Which is why I think we should give them a swift kick in the shins. Slow them down a bit.
And buy me some time to get the second set of coordinates unlocked. Spears has identified a Comstar communications hub that we can attack and disable. Doing that should hamper their ability to communicate in this region of the periphery.
Correct,
It'll not
great
only
figure.
slow
A
down their
club,
search,
perhaps a
but force them to
tribe,
divert
a
resources to
collection
rebuild and
of
protect against future
tribes,
attacks.
maybe?
I like the sound of that.
By the time you get us where we need to go, I should have the mission briefing ready.
All right then, let's do this.
A guild,
Good luck, Commander.
an association, maybe even a cult. Who knows? I mean, we run a cult here. I know a little something about cults. Okay, are we going to blow some more stuff up? Give me the transmission. What are we doing? Let's go. Star map. Where are we headed? To the next planet that you just randomly showed me. Got it. Given how the last mission went, I think we're going back to an industrial hub to repair. Because I have a feeling that trying to run anything but heavies and assaults is going to end with us dead. And I want to make sure that our boys are ready to play. Without people, your best bet is Megamech. Yeah, Megamech is good. If you don't... Oh, my goodness. Chad, I know the boobs are in the way. There you have it. But yeah, Megamech is an outstanding tabletop simulator, and you can play it on your own. You can also, if I remember right, you can play it online with other people as well. And at the very least, if you don't have all the stuff for tabletop set up, you can definitely get it set up with, you know, like, just have people on a Discord call or something. Been trying to convince my D&D players to try it. I mean, you know, the gateway drug is lore videos, right? Get them in with the lore. Send them to Sven. Send them to Tex. Send them to, you know, one of the other lore people. Tell them, hey, look at this. Go get an idea of how the game will work. And then once they've decided that they like the setting, then you could say, well, hey, how about we play the game? Yeah, absolutely. If you're not already on the Discord, join up. I'm sure you can find more than a few people that would be willing to play Megamech with you. Chet, it's 23 million sea bills to buy this Highlander. I mean, I'm okay with selling the Highlander that we already have to help cushion the blow. But we just did a bunch of missions to get money so that we don't run out of money. And now we're gonna spend almost all of our money. I mean... Okay, let's see what we can do. We got a Kentaro we can sell. We got the rifleman that we picked up. We can sell that too. I mean, at this point, I think we give up on the Cantina missions. Let's sell these mechs. We're not gonna get a whole lot for them, but it's something. Okay. If we sell this Highlander so that we can buy the Hero Highlander, how much are we gonna get for it? 4 million. That's a good cushion. That's a good cushion. And Erst gifted another sub, 2 subs in fact. One to a jammed stapler and the other to Gray Figure. Erst, thank you for the gift subs. And Stapler and Gray Figure, welcome to the cult of bad tactical decisions, or welcome back in the case of Stapler. Good to have you, glad you could join us in the cult. Please enjoy your Ecto Cooler, and Erst, once again, thank you so much for supporting me and supporting this community. You guys make this what it is, and I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Send it to cold storage first. Oh, why? So we can strip all the stuff off of it. Move to cold storage. Now we're only gonna get 3 million for it. Discord. Just do exclamation Discord, Tandy, and that'll give you the link. There you go. Vin's got it. Alright, chat. We're gonna sell the Highlander, and we're gonna buy the Hero Highlander. I mean... should we? No. Will I? Absolutely. Alright. Now, let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. Loadout, what do we got? Alright, so we got an AC-10, which we would probably replace with the LBX. Although the AC-10 isn't bad on its own. And it's got the Assault Claymore. It's just... Chat, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Do we have a higher tier Assault Claymore? We don't. We have the tier 1, which is the same tier. I think I like it. I think I like it just the way it is. I mean, it's got armor on most of everything except the head. We could put some more armor on the head. Like, I could drop 1 jump jet, armor up the head, maybe put in a half a bin of ammo or something, but I think this is fine the way it is. I think it's fine the way it is. Give it an LBX to replace the normal AC-10. Yeah, we could do that. Scotland forever. Scotland forever. Freedom! Alright, let's see. If we remove the AC-10 and we put in an LBX... Oh, wait. Chad, instead of an LBX, do we put in an Ultra AC-5? I mean, I know it's less damage, but the fire rate... No. No. Everybody says no. Okay. Fine. Rain on my parade, then. Well, we did just buy a bunch of bins of LBX ammo, so... Well, first of all, ammo goes in the feet. I don't know what the hell these guys are thinking. So LBX ammo, how much does that give us? That's 40 rounds per bin. That's actually pretty good. Shorter range, it'll make it a mid to close range combatant. Well, I mean, it's a melee Highlander, so that's to be expected. In fact, I could put an assault hammer fist in this thing, but I think we need more ammo. We need more ammo. Okay, the LBX ammo is more important than LRM ammo, so I'm gonna put all the LBX ammo in the feet. So that'll give us 120 rounds on the LBX. We got 2 bins of ammo on the LRM. We still got the medium lasers, plus we got the big-ass sword. It's gonna be slow as balls, but I don't care. Start to work. Alright, let's have a look at the mech. Let me see. I forget what my new codes are here. Let's go with... Alright, alright. I see you. I see you. Alright, alright. I think that'll do. I think that'll do. Beautiful. Yeah, don't worry, Gray Figure. When we get into the modded playthrough, jump jets are gone if we can put in a bigger engine. Make no mistake. Yeah, it's all vanilla. But don't worry, the modded playthrough, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Alright. Let's see. What's up next? Oh, right. We need to go back to the star map. Did we do all of our repairs? Do I have all the repairs underway? I do not. Let's make that happen. Get the Victor put back together. This Atlas, though. This Atlas got hammered. But we're able to fix it up. Outstanding. Make it happen. 3 million C-bills. You cost me 3 million C-bills, you donkey. Alright. Whoops. Whoops. I keep hitting the wrong button. Jesus, chat. I'm losing my mind. Alright, there we go. Yeah, too long in the modded life. I have the same problem. Like, with BTA and Rogue Tech, like, I have played so much of those 2 mod packs for Battletech 2018 that I sometimes forget how vanilla Battletech actually works. Apparently, we did not give that Atlas enough time. How much more time? 37 days? Alright. Well, we got a mech bay full of mechs. So we got plenty of options to field multiple lances. We'll do the best we can with what we got. And I'm gonna cold storage this thing again. I keep putting it in storage and bringing it back and putting it in storage and bringing it back, but so be it. Alright, contract. What do we got? Blackout. I don't know what that means, but let's do it. Give me the salvage. 42 salvage picks, chat. 42 salvage picks. Yeah, Trip Friend, I have had many a discussion about the comparison of Rogue Tech versus BTA. I prefer BTA, but Rogue Tech scratches a certain itch for the kitchen sink approach. Oh shit, and Travis, if you're still out there, I apologize. I missed that you were leaving. But have a good one. Go have yourself some social activities. And I do hope you have an outstanding rest of your weekend. I know you're off in Aussie land, so it's already Sunday for you, but I hope the rest of your weekend goes outstandingly. And thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you so much. You don't like getting trolled by early game battle armor that's impossible to kill. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a fair assessment of early game Rogue Tech. Alright, I think we need to bring out some more veteran pilots. At least pilots with better damage mitigation. Who do we have? I think we sub in Fitzpatrick. Shenzing, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go. We're gonna put in... I mean, Stoll, you're the one that got blown up last time, so I don't know how I feel, but we'll put in Vaughn. And McAllister, you did okay last time around, so you get to keep running the Vector. Let's make it hot, chat. Let's make it hot.
Attention. Prepare for battlemech departure.
We gonna do it.
Hangar doors
We
open.
gonna do it.
Stand clear.
Alright, I gotta remember. Use the Gauss ammo less until we know where the end of the mission is gonna be. Oh, look at that! We got some oceanfront property.
It needs to be reduced to rubble in order to limit their operating proficiency in the region. I've marked its location on your map, Commander.
Copy that.
Thank you, Rihanna, for actually giving me a direction to go in for a change. Okay, let's let the donkeys get unstuck from the dropship. Rihanna, go ahead and take off, please. Thank you. Can mechs walk underwater? I mean, in theory, yes. And in fact, it's, like, if you're talking about fully submerged, yeah, that's specialized. But, you know, mechs walking through water is actually a cooling tactic. Like, if you have a mech that runs hot, just run it through some water. Especially if it's got those feet sinks. I look at the Victor nowadays and all I see is a Super Centurion. I mean, it's... So, if I would say the Highlander is probably closer to a Super Centurion, but yeah.
Armored vehicle spotted.
Then fucking kill it, you donkeys! You have LRMs and all kinds of other equipment.
Unable, Commander. Cannot attack that target.
Attack the vehicles! Okay, Chet. I'm gonna do something that I've been meaning to do for a while, and I've been struggling with it for a while, and I'm done struggling with it. Where's my goddamn key bindings? Where do I change the key bindings? Alright, here we go. I'm looking for a specific keybind. That's what I want. You. No. Yes, I'm aware of the situation. Okay. We're gonna get rid of these. I am so fucking tired of hitting weapon groups when I'm trying to give orders to my people. Heh. Oh, mask of spacebar, right? I think I accidentally overwrote that. Or maybe I didn't. I think it'll... Yeah, it's junk jets. Alright. Apply. Yes. For fuck's sake. Oh my god. What the hell? What is this? They sent the entire Comstar Air Force after us. Guys? Guys? just helicopters. Oh no, there's also all of the tanks. All of the tanks.
Target destroyed.
Please die. Please die. Please die. Jesus.
Lost the component. Scrap that one.
The demolishers are fucking real on this mission. I should have brought a damn rifleman.
Target is done.
Thank you for actually using all those medium lasers at the very end. Good lord. Alright. No, really, it was basically the Battle of Kursk, but with more VTOLs. Sweet Jesus. I mean, let's see. Vaughn, how are you doing? Yeah, you're having a bad time. You're probably dead. And there's nothing I can do about that. I apologize in advance. Let's see if we can get some high ground. Welcome to the Battle of Tukid Rehearsal. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Except I figured there'd be more clan mechs. So far, it's been nothing but vehicles. I can, but the problem is, I'm gonna hit buttons that tell all of my Lance to do stuff, and he's just gonna go do that stuff. It's fine. If he's gonna get blown up, he's gonna get blown up. Is that Turret Cartel? I think it's Turret Cartel. I'm gonna let you guys do... Oh, wow, never mind. And here come the mechs.
Explosive kill, Commander.
Let's see. I want you to attack the Jaeger mech, please. Okay. Now attack that Jaeger mech, if you would please. I mean, interestingly enough, we're getting some decent hits on the cockpit on these Jaeger mechs, which, like, I'm not even going for that, but it's just kind of working out that way.
Target identified. Bring it down. Leave nothing left for them to salvage.
There we go.
Ow, headshot. Nice shooting.
There's the headshot. Alright, now we got a few vehicles to take care of. Move. And of course we got Turret Cartel because we've always got Turret Cartel. There we go. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, we're destroying the base. We're destroying the base. Oh, and we have mechs. We have mechs.
Good start, Commander. I'm showing major damage to the target facility.
Target acquired.
Destroyed.
I don't like missile carriers. Alright, guys. I'm about to lose an arm here.
Taking heavy damage.
So let's
Target destroyed.
yeah, that's a thing that's gonna happen when you suck. We need to destroy the facility. Upgrade equipment option they introduced in the mod. Oh, you're talking about in yet another mech lab? I thought it was pretty cool, yeah. That you can upgrade equipment. So like when you have a bunch of tier zeros, you can actually turn it into useful equipment.
Integrity of this
But then again, that just further disincentivizes you to sell stuff. Which, maybe you don't need to sell stuff when you can turn the crappy equipment into good equipment. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. I don't know why destroying this parking garage is gonna help the cause, but we're gonna do it.
This area is on its last legs, Commander.
Yeah, where are all the administrators gonna park when they go to work? Building inspection. Get out of the way. I'm trying to do an inspection here. Wait, what? Are we killing civilians, Chad?
Something like razing an entire installation to the ground to let your enemy know you mean business. Nice work.
Did they send us to kill a bunch of civilians?
Point. I'm on my way.
Shit, I'm suddenly getting the feeling that we might have been misled by our employer. I mean, those dudes shot at me, but at the same time, we just lost a Gauss rifle. That kind of pisses me off. But I'm also suddenly getting the impression they're like, oh no, they're destroying civilians and blah blah. Like,
Contract successful.
would you not have done well? I mean, you're not wrong. If the pay was right, I probably would have done it anyway. I mean, we can take an awesome. It's an 8R, which I'm not thrilled about, but we can sell it. Be good to get some money back. Again, I cannot help but feel like we just committed a war crime. Ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, right. We still... Okay. So we're gonna have to... Well, first of all, we sell the awesome for some money. Second of all, we're gonna have to drop this guy out of the rotation. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I think we go Highlander and we'll put in the Orions next. We'll go Orion Squad on the next mission. Alright, let's go see what Rihanna wanted. Who've hired you to murder civilians multiple times already. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. God, Rihanna's so needy. Let's see what she needs. See, this is how the mechs are supposed to look. If Fahad was doing his job. Wait, what? Did I say that out loud? Alright, Rihanna, talk at me.
Hi, Commander. This encryption program is fascinating. It's also frustrating as hell. Each set of coordinates your father had was designed to be progressively more difficult
Quiet,
to unlock,
EW.
though I'm not certain
They're not
why.
war crimes
That
when they're
said,
the bad
I've been tackling all
guys.
3 of them in parallel. And with Spears' help, progress has accelerated nicely. Truth is, if it weren't for the advanced computing resources made available by IE, I'd never have unlocked them. That's my long-winded way of telling you that I've managed to crack the second set of coordinates. We've finally unlocked another potential clue.
Bad
to your
guys
father's
are
past.
whoever I
That's
say
great.
are the
I
enemy.
hope these coordinates
And as
reveal
far
more
as
than the
like
last set
to
did.
Urs, to your
Have
point,
faith,
it's like if
Commander.
you're mad about
Get
killing
us to that
Comstar
system
employees,
and
I
let's see
mean,
what we find.
there's a
You
difference
never know.
between killing
We might just
combatants
get
and
lucky.
civilians.
Copy
I'm
that.
okay with some
Inform Spears
casual
that we're
war
on the move.
crimes,
I don't want to wait
but I
around
want to
here a
know
second
that I'm
longer than we
committing
have
the
to.
war crimes
Understood.
rather than them say, hey, you have to go and destroy this military facility, and then I get there and it turns out it's a city full of civilians. Like, at that point, I'm like, okay, somebody's trying to frame me for some shit. If they said, hey, I want you to go blow up this city and it's a bunch of defenseless orphans, then I would be like, how much does it pay? Oh, we're done. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Rihanna, for whatever, I guess. Except, what is this? Offer to help should love. Refusing the contract. What? What is this? Okay, let's review the offer, I guess. I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. Tandy, I don't know if you should say that the way that you said it. Not for nothing, this company has, in fact, broken the Ares suggestions several times. Not in this game. But we have delivered our declarations of war by the kiloton and megaton in the past. Santa may or may not have been one of those targets. I'm just saying. If you don't know, go watch the BTA campaign. Well, you're right. So that's the thing, EW, is it's like, it's not even that I necessarily have something against killing orphans. It's that I want to know that I'm killing orphans before I accept the contract. Don't tell me I'm killing soldiers and then lead me to kill orphans. Just tell me that I'm killing orphans so that I can make peace with it. And then I can say, okay, I'm either okay with this or I'm not okay with this. And I'll make the decision based on whether I'm okay with it. Now, with that being said, I understand that's the whole reason that they do it. They say, you know, hey, if we told you you were killing orphans, you wouldn't have done it. You might be right, but you might not be. You might not be right. You don't know me very well. Alright. What are we doing? Battlemechs? We're good? What? Oh, enter the hangar and
Commander,
speak to
I've
Rihanna.
completed my
What,
initial
Rihanna?
scans.
Jesus.
This planet appears to be the location of a lost Star League spaceport. Unfortunately,
Every
it
5
also
minutes, she's
appears
like,
that
Commander, I
once
need to talk to
again,
you. Commander, I need to talk to
Comstar
you.
have gotten here before us.
Hey,
Why were
hey,
these
listen.
coordinates so
Listen.
important to Yamada if Comstar already had them? Why were they worth killing for?
I don't know. The more pertinent question is, how does this location tie into your father's past? Let's focus on that.
That's true,
for now.
EW, but that's why I want to
Is the
know up
briefing
front.
ready?
I don't like
It's
being
waiting for your
misled.
sign-off.
Good. It's time we get some real answers.
Like, if you're not trying to fuck over the people that you're hiring, then you pay an appropriate price. And if you want them to do some war crimes, then by God, you pay the agreed upon Union Standard War Crimes rate. It exists for a reason. I mean, that's how you get... Trying to circumvent the rules is how you get a visit from the fucking Union, the Merc Review Board, the Union Kneecap Busters. If you want to get a visit from them, that's how you get a visit from them. That's how you get a visit from the kneecap squad. Is by trying to bend or break the rules. Just tell me it's war crimes. I'm good with war crimes. I just need to know up front, you know? I want to make sure that I'm getting market rate. I want to make sure that I'm getting market rate for my war crimes. That's all there is. Like it's not, you know, I'm trying to run a business here, Chad. Cut me some slack. Oh man. Oh man. We can take max salvage on that? Yeah, I think I will. I think I will. Alright, 390 tons. There we go. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. Alright, give me the Orions. We're gonna run Orion squad. And I will take out the new hero Highlander and hope to God that it doesn't suck. We are hilariously undertonned for this. I really hope I don't regret it. Let's make it hot, chat. Chip Friend says, my mercenary company does not do war crimes. I mean, everybody has to say that on their resume. It's a requirement. No one would hire you if you said, well, no one but the Capellans and the Curidans would hire you if you said, we gladly do war crimes.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
I get it. I've been in the business too. Alright, weapon groups. Weapon groups. Give me the LBX. Right, give me the lasers. Give me the Claymore. And, I'm gonna turn off the... Well, no. Alright, we'll... Damn it. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's do it. Also, like, I feel like this music is way too bitchin' for the mission. Oh man, look at that. Look at that, just taking that swing. Just, yeah.
That'd be nice.
Fucking William Wallace and shit. William Wallace. Come on, you donkeys. You're all faster than me. There's no reason you guys should be falling behind. Man, listen to this music. What is with this fucking track? Like, I know that the Mechwarrior music is kind of rock inspired, but like, I'm feeling this track though. I am feeling this track. I don't know why. I don't know why. There's something to it. I'm feeling it. Alright, what are we doing here? Is this another ambush? I feel like it's another ambush. Are you gonna throw 800 vehicles at me again? Guys? Guys? Did you gonna figure it out? Alright, let's go.
Patrol commander. Looks like the element of surprise is out the window.
Tango spotted.
I wasn't really worried about that.
Battlemechs on radar.
Ow.
Target is down.
Get medium laser, nerd.
Cannot engage, Commander.
Target acquired.
Why?
Target received. Engaging.
It's a Jenner. Why can't you engage? Engage? Who was that? Somebody just shot me. That's who it was.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Alright. That takes care of the patrol. Man, Vaughn is getting shot up again. Vaughn, you suck. If we weren't in the middle of the end game, I'd fire your goofy ass. Okay, yeah. I don't see anything out there. But that just means they haven't spawned in yet. To quote Chuckles the Space Clown, I'm gonna commit various war crimes. Correct. Correct. He must have been a clown on a nano-tracing space station.
More reinforcements headed your way.
Okay.
Vehicle spotted.
Oh, okay. Mech shotgun, go!
Ah, one down.
Man, I have not used the LRMs on this thing at all. Son of a bitch. Well, I was just saying I hadn't used the LRMs. Maybe now's the time. Oh, hi, Mark. Problem is, I can't get a sensor lock on these things long enough to actually get the missile lock.
My guess is they're planning on staying for a while.
Sure looks that way.
Target acquired.
Son of a bitch.
Enemy destroyed.
Oh, you actually destroyed something. Impressive. Proud of you guys. Proud of you guys. I'm gonna say, yeah, you're not wrong, Ben. Depends on the tank. A demolisher? Yeah, you get to brag about killing a demolisher. Killing a Shrek? Killing a manticore? Yeah, you get to
Target acquired.
and let's see. I ain't using them for anything else.
Looks like Comstar hasn't done much to shore up their perimeter defenses yet.
Fuck the turret
Keep an eye
cartel.
out for enemy mechs. They must have a few down here for defense.
Oh, of course they do. There's always mechs. Yeah, an alicorn? Yeah, if you take down an alicorn, you can brag about that. You're allowed to brag about it. Although I guess you could argue that being able to talk about it at all is like being alive after meeting an alicorn is sometimes considered bragging in and of itself.
This must have been an impressive spaceport in its day. Look at all these support buildings.
Oh hey, they were just talking about mechs. Hey, guess what time it is, rifleman? Get meleeed, nerd. Man, I can do that too. I keep forgetting that I have jump jets. Wait, what? I'm sorry? What? Get it? Stop it! Get out from behind me. Get melee, nerd. Come here. Come here. Damn you. Stop it. Yeah, there we go. Got the sword kill. Should I have? Probably not. But I regret nothing. I can't see that.
Target is done.
There we go. Also, I'm only just now realizing that the medium lasers in the torso mean that, like, that's as high as I can aim with them. Which is not great for taking out aircrafts. More of a hatchet myself. I mean, it's a Highlander. We have to use a claymore, right? You have to use a claymore. Now, if they had a giant double-headed battle axe, I would absolutely use that. Especially if you could use it two-handed. Man, don't even get me started. I mean, in this game, though, Brofestic is.
By the looks of it, Comstar has already started excavation operations searching for lost tech. Luckily for us, doesn't
Mech-sized
appear they've
spear? I don't
been
know.
too long, or
Spears
maybe
are more of a
so far.
dex weapon than a strength weapon, so like I don't think mechs would do well with a spear. Like you have to be a pretty mobile fighter. Where the fuck?
Enemies in the area. Enemy destroyed.
Incoming missile. Target acquired.
Oh my! Oh my!
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Tango down.
Man, they sure do love softening you up with the vehicles before they throw mechs at you.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target neutralized.
And I'm about to lose my damn LBX. Again. This also wouldn't be so bad if we weren't moving at half the speed of smell.
You seeing this, Rihanna?
That Union dropship. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Extraordinary, isn't it? When it was
Excuse
still
me?
in service,
Excuse
that thing
fucking
could
me?
carry 12 mechs into battle all at once. 3 full lances. From what I'm seeing, this spaceport was far more than a simple refueling station. Back when Star League was still in charge of the Inner Sphere, this must have been a key transport hub.
I'm gonna let you guys go
Yeah,
in.
before the
I don't want to
Exodus,
lose this LBX.
Before the succession wars. But there's still a lot of valuable stuff buried around here.
Clear out these Comstar forces and we can find out. Or Spears' people can, to be more precise.
I'm on it.
Target acquired.
Enemy mech destroyed. Commander's target, now!
There we go. There we go. Just had to get a little bit farther away. Come on. There we go.
Tango eliminated.
Target acquired.
Confirmed, Commander. Moving on target.
Demolisher way over there. Stop it. Die already. Please die already.
Target destroyed.
Go into the darkness. Jesus. Where's the dropship shaped like a giant dog? I mean, they exist. Although I am partial to the space booba, as we have discussed on previous occasions. Lion's had a rough few centuries. It has. Guys, you wanna maybe kill the tank? It's a scorpion tank. Please just kill it. It's not hard. There are 3 of you.
Are you sure about that?
There should be enough firepower between the 3 of you to wipe out an entire platoon of tanks, especially scorpions.
Target acquired.
Guys,
Shared target ID.
guys, what the hell are you doing?
We'll go. We're moving to you now.
You've got to be joking me. I swear to God, I'm gonna fire them.
Requested.
I am going to fire them when this mission is over. All 3 of you are fired. You've got to be fucking kidding. If I wasn't in a Highlander, this would bother me less. If I wasn't in one of the slowest fucking mechs in this setting, it would bother me less.
Forming on you.
Instead, I now have to walk all the way. You know what? You know what? This is why they give you the option to switch. This is it, right here, chat. We're moving at a brisk pace now. I know I'm not supposed to use the R word, chat, but god damn it. This AI, like, I get so tempted to use that word with this AI sometimes, I swear. Now, can we get on with the mission pretty fucking please? No, no, friend aid. I'm not gonna say the word. You know the word. I mean, that's probably also true, Typhoon, but, I'm gonna say it's because the AI is dumb. I can already see them falling behind. And I'm like, you are literally faster than me. You have a faster top speed. How can you possibly be falling behind? I hear what sounds like a dropship. Are we about to get ambushed again? Okay, what BS are you gonna throw at me now, game? Are we really going on a fucking odyssey here? The AI is ass backwards. It's incomplete. It's underdeveloped. It's literally, yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna say the word. I'm not gonna say the word. Some people take offense. I'm not gonna say the word. Either way, I'm also a little frustrated that they built all this space and then nothing. You knew I was gonna be in either an 80, 90, or 100-ton assault mech at this point in the game. Why did you make the map so big? Like, did you do it just because you knew it was gonna take me 10 minutes to cross this span of ground? AI Rules is the mod. You're thinking of the TT Rules AI mod, which I do have in the mod pack. So when we start the modded playthrough, I will absolutely be using that. Well, the funny thing about being offended, and I might get on a soapbox here, I apologize in advance if I do. The thing about being offended is more often than not, people who get offended want to be offended. They want to be right about something. And so, like, that's their moral high ground. Now, there are reasons to get offended about stuff. Like, that's absolutely valid. There are things that you should absolutely get offended about. It does. Well, no, it has a big-ass sword. It has a claymore, in fact. Which is fitting, considering it's a Highlander. But, like, especially in this day and age, more often than not, people get offended for the sake of being offended. Not necessarily because they actually have anything to say about the topic.
Watch your flanks.
Okay, we have also deployed a full lance.
Enemy mech on the field.
We got Battlemaster, Highlander, Orion, and Black Knight.
Provided coordinates. Let's burn it down.
I think the Battlemaster is definitely target priority number 1.
Target Black Knight.
Maybe not. Maybe it's the Black Knight. And I am currently backed against a wall and unable to move. Yeah, we lost the LBX. We lost the LBX. Get out of my way, you doofus! Please die. Please die. Please die. Please die. There we go.
Group target acknowledged. Heavy hit. Lost component.
Yep, that's because you suck. You know what? I have a melee weapon for a reason. Let's use it.
Mech kill confirmed.
Target acquired.
Or I'll just... Come here, donkey.
Gotcha. Let's do this.
Oh, you're actually the Gauss version. Oh no. Swing! Swing, batter. Wow, I actually hit him in the head with the claymore, chat.
Commander.
That is not what I was intending to do, but I did it.
Emanating not far from your current position. I think it's a homing
Are you
beacon of some
fucking
kind.
serious? You're gonna make me do
Farhad
more
says it's
after
being
this?
the victor.
My father's Victor?
That's right. Farhad was lucky to even notice
You're
it on his
telling me
diagnostic
we're gonna
display.
do more after
Mark the
this?
location.
After you just sandpapered me across 50 fucking miles with a bunch of vehicles, and now you throw mechs at me, and now you want me to go do more shit? With busted legs and half my weapon systems? Jesus Christ. Like, this is... No. We're not switching mechs. We're not switching mechs. I mean, we're switching mechs. Move, stupid. Also, weapon groups. Your weapon groups are butt cheeks. I want... Give me the SRMs and the mediums on there. Give me the LRMs on 3. Give me the punchy on 4. There we go. Nah, it's... Megas, you're not wrong. The problem that I have with that is, 1, we didn't have the mechs to go a full 400. And 2, it's the, like...
Commander, I have another dropship.
If the AI was better, this would be less of a thing. But I got stuck in so many fights basically by myself because the AI is dumb that I ended up taking way more damage than I should have.
You ordered the death
Sure, buddy.
of my father. You're not leaving this place alive, Yamada.
New target. Flee.
You brought a flea? It's an annihilator, chat. It's an annihilator. It is an annihilator.
Target acquired.
Are you kidding me? This is a joke, right? Again, it's a shitty joke, but it's still a joke. Guys, please shoot the guy who's making it a point to try to kill me, if that's not too much trouble. Again, whenever you're ready, just kill that guy, or attack him, or do anything. Anything at all. Anything at all. Good God. Again, if the AI was less shit, this would not be a problem. And I'm literally throwing everything into his Godzilla head, and it's doing nothing. So there you go. There you go. That's, well, looks like we get to do this again in a different timeline. Like I said, this is the problem with the AI. When it doesn't do stuff, like when you get stuck in a fight where it's basically just you because 2 of your AI idiots have gotten stuck on a wall 5 miles behind you and you didn't realize it, then it's like, okay, what do I do now? Oh, you just die. Go ahead and do that whole hour over again, please. Because the AI is shit, go ahead and do the whole fucking mission over again.
Stand clear.
No, don't get me wrong. I will 100%, if this mission pisses me off enough, I just won't do it. If this is the last mission in the game, if it's gonna throw that kind of bullshit at me repeatedly, I just won't do it. My time is more important than this thing trying to screw me over like that. But that's okay. Hopefully we'll get it this time. Yeah, and that's the thing, is in this case, I can 100% lay the fault of that mission's failure on the AI. I mean, you could also say it's partly the game design in general, like General Quarters is saying, where, like, hey, you could have had a repair bay somewhere in this mission at literally any point yet. Nope, no repair bays. This would have been a great mission for it, but nope, not a single one. Not one repair bay. It's like, okay, well then, now again, I will at 48 kph literally take an hour because this map is like 50 kilometers long. Oh, big ass base defense mission will be the last. I mean, again, my patience for the campaign is running a little thin with these, again, like, it's cool, they want to show all this stuff off, but don't do it again in a, like, 50 kilometers of runway. Why? It's completely pointless. Completely pointless. Like, you've had missions, you've had dozens of missions, scores of planets, like, you had the entire campaign to show off stuff like this. And now, at the very, very end, you suddenly want to start showing off all the cool stuff that you designed for this game. And it's like, yeah, no. Nah, I'm actually good. And maybe my frustration is showing a little bit. Because I don't like losing missions in general, but I especially don't like losing missions when I feel like poor game design choices are the reason for it. But that's okay. This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one, chat. I can feel it. There's also a mod that adds repair bays, so that makes the game really a lot easier. Well, and again, I'm not asking for the game necessarily to be easier. I'm just saying, like, it feels like this is one of those situations where they put a whole lot of stuff in the game and then didn't use 90% of it more than once. And that's kind of game design sacrilege. Like, don't develop assets and mechanics and implement all that stuff in the game and then use it one time and ignore it. Like, repair bays are a thing. Multi-stage missions are a thing. Better AI is a thing. Those are all things that you could have done to improve the game. But again, it's, like I said, I'm frustrated because I died, and I don't like dying. I especially don't like dying over bullshit. But we're gonna do the vanilla campaign, or we're gonna try to. Like I said, if it gets to the point where it really irritates me, then screw that. I'll just quit. And we'll start a modded playthrough next time around. I don't know. I wanted to try to finish the campaign, but we're running a little long here. A little longer than I had originally anticipated. Where you capture the mech factory in the Capella beat-up campaign. I have no idea what the hell any of that is. You're talking about stuff I have no knowledge of. I see you, or I saw you. There you are.
Sure looks that way.
I mean, it's just a scorpion. There we go. There we go. No other DLC outside that, and Solaris does, which sucks. Yeah. Yeah. Again. Frustration. But we can improve the game with mods. We will improve the game with mods. Not to worry. Not to worry. Well, Tarek, I think that's a byproduct of the game itself. The player is such a threat because you can actually aim and you can strategize and you can come up with tactics. So the player is absolutely the largest threat on the field. And if you don't focus them down, then you end up in situations like where I have been, where I'll have heavy mechs, but I'll be running the trebuchet, and I can just run up right behind people and full alpha in the back a couple of times and kill basically any mech. So like, but that's a failing of the AI. That's not a failing of me as a player or as the game. It's that the AI is so dumb, it doesn't recognize tactics, and so like, it doesn't try to stop me from flanking it. With better AI, you wouldn't have to worry about that. And that's, if there's one through line for all of this, over and over again, it's that the one major failing, there are a lot of issues with this game. I still love it, it's a lot of fun. But there are a lot of issues with this game, and the biggest one, hands down, is the AI. It is 100% the AI. Like, with better AI, all by itself, this game could have been much, much better than it ended up being. And again, that's not to say that it's a bad game, it's just, it could have been a lot better.
Reactor explosion imminent. I need to punch out. Ah, one down.
Yeah, I should have sorted that guy. I keep forgetting that I have it. Did I? What? Excuse me? Hold up. Hold up. Why did you reset my weapon group, you butthole? For whatever reason, it put my my melee back on weapon group 5. So yeah, already we've lost a lot more armor than we should have. And sadly, the interface does not make it very easy for me to send my people ahead of me so that they can take some of the damage. Like, I have to go charging into the enemy, that's the only option. Some of the heavy focus on the player may also simply come from the player's mech always taking point. Yeah, exactly. It's because I always have to be out front because I can't send my friend, like I can't send the AI lance mates out to do anything. I can tell them to go to a point, but that's about it. Like, I'm gonna tell them to go to that point. But by telling them to do that, I'm now basically setting them up for failure because they're going to move to the point and probably get shot to shit in the process. Because they're going to be more focused on moving than on self-preservation.
Enemy destroyed. Holding at your waypoint.
Well, good on you, gentlemen.
I've arrived.
You survived.
Following your footsteps, Commander.
Can switch to their mech, have them lead, then switch back when they encounter the enemy. I mean, that's also an option. Less of an option when I'm the one in the Highlander, because slow as balls. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of small things that hold this game back, but the AI is the biggest one. Alright, are you dumbasses? Yeah, I see a dumbass already moving in the wrong direction. I see you moving in the wrong direction, dumbass. Please come this way. There you go.
Group rendezvous acknowledged. You seeing this, Rihanna?
That Union dropship? Yeah. Extraordinary, isn't it? When it was still in service, that thing could carry 12 mechs into battle all at once. 3 full lances. From what I'm seeing, this spaceport was far more than a simple refueling station.
We'll get him now. Like I said, I'm bitching and moaning about it, but we'll get it done.
Must have been a key transport hub.
Yeah, before the Exodus, before the Secession Wars. But there's still a lot of valuable stuff buried around here.
Clear out these comstar.
Come on, lock on, buddy.
Or speed these people count, to be more precise.
I'm on it.
Reactor compromised!
New target.
Coordinating our attack.
Get it out of the way. It's like you want to get shot in the back. I swear.
Enemy reactor breach detected. This never gets old.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just lose an arm again then. Alright, there we go. There we go.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
I mean, if I'm gonna lose an arm, I'd rather lose the sword. I'd rather lose the sword. I would rather keep the LBX because the Annihilator apparently has got a bunch of AC-20s or autocannons in general, so sword is not going to be great against that. Okay, let's go, guys.
Negative on that target.
No, I want you
On your tail.
I want you to follow me. Thank you. All right, here we go. We're on mile 40 of 50. Well, the problem is, Tandy, as I'm pretty sure these are the heaviest mechs we've got. I mean, I could take some Battlemasters or something. We could potentially load up a different save and try to take different mechs, yeah. I mean, it's worth a shot at least. Just to see what we've got, what our options are. I mean, I mostly took the Highlander and the Orions for durability. Like, I wanted us to be able to have some survivability. I feel like if we took anything with lighter armor, we wouldn't even make it this far without people getting blown up. Although, to be fair, we're doing better this time around than we did last time. Yeah, the DLCs that we've played so far have been much, much better than the base campaign. But again, the base campaign suffers from a lot of issues that would have been very easy to solve. There's a part of me that feels like the game wasn't properly play-tested all the way through. Like, they play-tested the early part of the campaign and made some adjustments, but then didn't carry through the rest of the campaign and didn't get to a point like this, where it's like, hey, you know what would be really good is a repair bay. Like, right here before this fight, give me a repair bay. Especially if you're gonna throw an Annihilator at me at the very end. Like, that would be great.
Enemy dropship inbound, Commander.
Okay, donkeys. Let's do this. Let's do this. While we wait for the dropship to come in, let me just go ahead and bring this entire wall down so that I've got plenty of maneuvering room. And that way, I don't have to worry about, like last time, getting stuck against the wall and not being able to maneuver.
On our way.
Yeah, you donkeys go out there first. And I'll hang back.
Copy that. Let's move.
Although, why do I feel like probably what's gonna happen is I have to get close enough. Yeah, it has nothing to do with whether or not they get close. I have to get close. It's probably not smart, but maybe we take the high ground here. Spawns on the random missions were horrible on launch. I believe it. I absolutely believe it.
They've deployed a full
Up here,
lance.
doofuses.
Watch your flanks.
Come on, doofuses. Up here, on the high ground, quickly, before they land. We will fight them from here. Now, where do they go? What do we get? Yeah, that's a thing that'll happen. There we go. There we go. There we go. We'll just see if we can take out his head. Or maybe we go with the Tarkov leg meta. Maybe that's what I should have been doing against that Annihilator. Did I really? Really? I lost both arms. Well, this mission just got a lot more interesting. Leg meta it is. Leg meta it is. Alright, weapon groups. Once again, give me the LBX properly. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Oh, right, okay, never mind. So we'll do that. And this, and this, and this, and this. I forgot, this is one of the LBX versions. Okay. That went a lot smoother, although the Highlander did get kind of messed up. But it's not the end of the world. I mean, maybe it is. Here's what we're gonna do. You donkeys stay right there. I'm gonna draw them out, let the light mechs come to us so we can handle them first, and hopefully that'll give us time before the Annihilator shows up. I'm sorry, fucking what? Where the hell did this asshole come from? I thought you were dead. Ghost me now, butthole.
That Q's reactor is about to go.
Okay.
We're on the move.
Now, again, you donkeys stay here. Let me draw out the
We're
enemy.
picking up a very faint radio signal emanating not far from your current position. I think it's a homing beacon of some
Yep.
kind.
We're gonna get him, don't worry. We're gonna get him. Does the FedCom actually form in Mechwarrior 5? I don't know. Past the point where you fight the war against the Capellan Confederation, but on the star map it's still Steiner and Davian. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't happen, at least not in base game.
Commander, I have another dropship on quick approach. Be alert.
Yep, I am aware. Come on. Bring your bullshit. Bring your bullshit. Look, fuck you and your robes, buddy, alright? I'm gonna use your own shitty AI against you. I'm gonna let your doofus ass light mechs charge ahead and get blown the fuck up. I think it's probably gonna go around this way though. There we go. Get him. Get him. All right. I don't like fire starters. Unless I'm the one using them. There we go. Now we can focus entirely on the donkey. Fire? Are you fucking serious? Really? I swear, it's like the computer's like, what's the primary damage dealing system? That's what we're shooting at. Whenever y'all are ready, he's literally giving you his back. Like, feel free to do anything useful at this point. Guys.
Bueller.
Gotcha. Let's do this.
Guys, the target's right here. The target is right here. The target is right here. There we go.
Excellent work. The site is secure.
Jesus Christ on a cracker.
Signal, Commander. The location should be marked on your map.
Are we gonna get attacked by another lance? Finish the campaign where you fight them against Capellans, but even after some years of forced succession where they're still Steiner and Davian. Yeah, I don't think that the FedCom actually forms. They talk about it in the game, but I don't think it actually happens. Yeah, exactly. No, that's what I was going for, Tandy. I was going for it. Like the teacher with no backbone, because that's about how much control I have over these doofuses. When they're just running around doing dumb shit, and I'm like, guys, if at any point you wanted to earn your fucking pay...
Farhad says the Victor has been trying to return the signal it received, but the return signal was partially corrupted. Farhad managed to restore it. I've transmitted the repaired signal to your mech. Try activating it yourself, and let's see what happens.
Okay. Hooray!
Holy shit.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen a mech like that before, and in pristine condition.
Holy shit!
All right,
I thought it was a repair bay. I wasn't expecting it to be a night star.
Roger that.
Jesus. I was like, oh, you're gonna give me a repair bay because there's more to this mission. And the game was like, nah, psych. Have a Night Star. Okay, game. Alright. Alright, game. Alright, game. Oh man, I mean, we have to take a Black Knight, even though we're kind of past the point in the campaign where we even need one. Then again, if I take the Highlander, we can also take a Rifleman and sell both. Heard you like Gauss. Yeah, heard you like Gauss. So we got you some Gauss with your Gauss, so you can Gauss while you Gauss. Yeah, that's about all we get. I mean, I like a Black Knight, don't get me wrong. But at this point, I'm in it for the money. I'm in it for the money. Yeah, how about that? So we got ourselves a Night Star. And of course, Rihanna, needy woman that she is, what do you want?
Commander, nice work taking down your martyr
Go
and
for it.
acquiring what can only be described as an extraordinary piece
I see
of
a car.
salvage.
Hydration
You
incoming.
said you hoped the second set of coordinates would provide more information about your father. Well, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Farhad, you want to fill the commander in?
Oi, mate. This mech is a thing of beauty, eh? 95 tons of sheer Merlin. She's got 2 medium pulse lasers, a pair of Gauss rifles, 10 heat sinks built in, some very serious armor, an extended range PPC, and, to top it all off, a top speed of 48.6 kilometers an hour, mate. I'm telling you, she's a bloody beast.
Okay, now tell the commander.
Don't say
what else you
48
found.
kilometers an hour
Right,
like that's
sorry,
fast.
Guff.
The only thing
I
slower than that
started
is a
by
fucking
taking a
Irby.
deep dive into the mech systems database, see what I could learn. And this mech, well, I had never heard of it before. A Night Star. Been extinct about 200 years, best I can tell. I wouldn't have believed that even existed if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. I found more than that though, eh? Seems to be par for the course these days.
Farhad,
Right, the thing is, Commander, this mech, at some point, belonged to your father.
I thought you said it had been extinct for 200 years. How could it have belonged to my father?
we found another audio log, Commander. Inside the mech.
Identification.
I
Alpha
disagree,
Charlie
Blighted,
77
because
18 Victor Romeo.
The Highlander's 90 tons
Year is
and it goes the same speed.
2986. I have landed on Godwin Prime ahead of my infiltration of Karita space. Now only weeks away. I have decided to leave my mech here.
Spiky Dad.
It would only
Spiky
draw
Dad is
unwanted
talking.
attention and risk my cover being blown. It is well hidden, and for the time being, my true identity remains secure. My mission will proceed as planned. My next transmission is set for approximately 1 year from today.
Commander?
My father was a spy? For whom? And what the hell was he doing with an extinct mech?
I don't know. Maybe
Just
the answers
say
we
the
want and only
thing.
the questions we can't answer. We know
It
Comstar
is
was
kind of a
tracking the
weak
movements
assault
of
in terms
people
of
and ships
durability, this is
entering
true.
the inner sphere from unexplored space. I think that your father was one of those people. Only he entered more than 20 years ago. Where his journey originated.
Oh no, Dad
is
was
anyone's
definitely
guess
a
at the
clanner.
moment.
They just won't say
But
it.
I'm beginning to think that the different coordinates he left behind mark the path he took on his way in.
You mean before someone discovered his secret and forced him to change his
Yeah,
identity?
it's funny, and it's one of the things, like, if you
Unlocking
listen,
that last set of coordinates
the
will
dad
hopefully
never
solve the
uses
mystery once
contractions
for
and
all.
uses very
Right
proper
now,
speech,
though,
which is
Spears has a new mission for us.
100% a
Thinks it's
clanner
time to
thing.
take another run at Comstar, slow them down some more. I'll detail the briefing while you get us to our destination.
No, I get that they
Alright,
don't know
sounds
what
good.
clanners are yet. But, like, they're throwing all these hints as if someone who's playing a Battletech game doesn't know what the clans are, doesn't know where they come from, doesn't, like, they are signposting this so fucking, like, if you are even a casual Battletech fan, you know they're clanners. No question about it. Like, not even a debate. If you know anything about Battletech, you know they're clanners. Alright, let's see. Can we get here? It's gonna be expensive. We gotta repair our mechs. So let's head back to this industrial zone. Ignoring this will make you unable to play Dragon's Gambit. That's fine. I'm okay with that. No, not travel. Ignore. Set course. Yes, I'm not worried about the Dragon's Gambit. We'll do that another time. I mean, I understand, Urs, like, if you're writing this game for somebody who isn't already entrenched in the Battletech lore, then you would be like, oh, who are these mysterious people? But it's like, the problem is, the game doesn't do a good enough job of expanding the lore and explaining the setting and the lore to make somebody who doesn't know about Battletech give a shit about the setting. So, like, if you came into Mechwarrior 5 knowing nothing about Battletech, Mechwarrior 5 doesn't fix that problem. So, it doesn't help you in that regard. Whereas, if you are writing it for someone who does know the setting, they don't need the hand-holding, but the problem is, you're still hand-holding for the people that don't know. And it's like, you can't then have the reveal and be like, well, it turns out they were the clan the whole time, and it's like, the people who don't know Battletech are gonna be like, okay, what does that mean? That, like, they're just like the Inner Sphere at this point in history. They don't know what the clans are. It means nothing to them. So, but, you get what I mean. Like, this is like when they write a movie and it's like, okay, well, you didn't write the movie for the existing fans, and you also didn't write the movie for people that may be new fans, so who did you actually write this for? And that's the way that the main campaign feels. Like, the main campaign to me feels like you tried to write it for new audience members, but you didn't do enough to draw them in and keep them interested in, and you didn't do enough to make the old-time players actually care about the game. So, it's... Again, I'm bitching for the sake of bitching. But yeah, we needed to go back here so we could fix up our mechs, because, man, our mechs are in bad shape. Especially the Highlander that just lost another LBX. Thankfully, we had an Assault Claymore already. No, Ghost, you're not wrong. It does feel like it was kind of designed by committee, at least as far as the narrative is concerned. That's why I like the DLCs more, because it feels like they were written more for people that actually know the setting. Like, instead of trying to bring in the nebulous, broader audience, they just said, let's write this assuming people know about Battletech and actually understand the setting. And they did a much better job with it, in my opinion. But sadly, I don't think we have any more LBX autocannons. So, yeah. Oh no, we do. We do. Never mind. We have some more. Outstanding. Alright. So there we go. We'll get the Highlander fixed up. The Orions, in spite of how badly they got beat up, they're actually in not terrible condition. Let's see. On the King Crab, we lost a Gauss rifle, which really fucking hurts. But we've got a lower tier one to replace it. It's not the end of the world. Go ahead and start the work on that. And I think... Oh, no, we still need to... Oh, right. I forgot. I forgot the Atlases got absolutely decimated. Well, one of them did, anyway. Alright, let's see about putting this boy back together. Hey, we can do it with no compromises. You love to see it. Clan will be on Unreal 5, so hey, I'm feeling a little optimistic. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we have a lot in maintenance costs, and most of that, 2 million of that, is in storage fees. And that's what I mean when I say, like, I feel like we need to maybe get rid of some of these. Like, I'm gonna cold storage the Thunderbolts, because we've got to cut back on these costs. The Warhammers are built for the computer. The problem is I have too many mechs that are for me, and not enough mechs for the AI. So I'm gonna have to start prioritizing. I think we turned the Highlander back into an AI machine. Actually, we'll just leave it like it is. It's fine. It's fine. The Night Star, though, let's have a look at this puppy. I want loadout. Give me loadout. Yeah, they were kidding. 2 Gauss, medium pulse laser, ERP PC, double heat sinks all around. That's a nasty machine. It'd be fun to test drive it. See how it does. To be fair, this is a game by a company that only did one other game, an arena shooter, no story. Yeah. And again, as much as I criticize the main campaign in vanilla, like, I will admit the writing got better over the DLCs. You can tell they're actually putting in the effort. Like, things are getting better. So, I have a good impression from Piranha Games in that they understand the criticisms, they understood, you know, the complaints that people had about the games, and they're trying to do stuff to address it. So, you know, I can't sit here and say, oh, they're just being lazy and, you know, they're just cashing in on the franchise. Like, they are genuinely trying to do better. And that's admirable. It really is. I appreciate that they're trying to do a better Battletech game, a better Mechwarrior game. But at any rate, chat, it has been almost 8 hours. I am starving. And yes, correct, the beef. Good to see you again, by the way. The 9J absolutely slaps. We'll have to see how it plays in the game. This will be our first time. This will be our first time using the Night Star in combat, but we will see how it does. I don't know how it works in Mechwarrior 5, but we'll give it a shot. But we'll have to do that next time. Sadly, we were not able to finish up the campaign. I was hoping that we could, but we're very, very close from what I understand. It sounds like there's only 1, maybe 2 missions left before the game is done. So we're very, very close to completing the vanilla campaign. And after that, we'll see what we do. We'll see what we do. We could potentially play through a modded campaign. Again, I already have a mod list put together. We can play some different games. I'll put it to you guys. We'll do a vote over on the Twitter machine over the course of this week. And Crew Card gifting a sub to Damned Mark. Damned Mark, good to see you. Glad you could join us. And welcome to the Cult of Bad Tactical Decisions. And Crew Card, thank you so much for the generosity. As always, you guys do not have to do that, but thank you so much for supporting me and supporting the stream. It means a lot to me. It really does. Any great. GB Rumby. I'm gonna say GB Rumby. Glad to catch a stream for once. Well, good to have you. I'm always happy when folks can make it over here from the YouTubes or wherever you found me and actually catch us live. We always love to see you live. But like I said, I'll put a poll up on the Twitter machine. And for those of you, actually, the links just ran. So follow me over on the Twitter machine for updates of the stream and all that. But I'll put a poll up there, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do after we finish up Mechwarrior 5. Again, it'll be entirely up to you whether we continue with Mechwarrior or maybe play something else. So I'll put some options up there, and you guys can vote over it. You can vote on it over the course of the week, and we'll make a decision. And Mnemonic Man subscribing at tier 1. They've subscribed for 4 months. Mnemonic Man, welcome back into the Cult of Bad Tactical Decisions. We are glad to have you as always, and thank you so much for the support. Before Erst gifting another sub to GB Rumby, welcome to the Cult of Bad Tactical Decisions as well, GB Rumby. And Erst, thank you again for the continued insane generosity. You guys are out here gonna try and gum up the end of the stream, try and keep the stream going with another sub fight right at the end of the stream. Why you guys gotta do this to me? But anyway, let's drop a save, as you do. Better safe than sorry. I want to thank you guys for coming out here to the stream on a Saturday. Thanks for joining me. Again, the world is a roller coaster of challenges, and we don't all have a lot of time on this planet. And your time is precious. Every minute of your time is precious. Every dollar you spend is precious. So I appreciate every minute you spend and every dollar you spend here in the stream. It means a lot. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. All those things matter. So thank you guys so much for the insane support just being here and hanging out. Whether you were supporting the stream with subs, with bits, or if you just lurked in the back and painted some minis or whatever you were doing, we are glad to have you. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have an outstanding rest of your weekend. And once again, before we go, I want to remind you, like I always do, that your life has value and that the world is a better place with you in it. Never let anyone tell you otherwise, and I'll see you next time.